gets into the paint. 4 on the shot clock. Eason's going to have to shoot it quickly. Gets it off. Just short. Really good defense by the Hogs.
Yeah, they level him off, although he got to his right hand. They see the world through the eyes of a 12-year-old. At times, we'd be pretty good.
Penson got Eason, threads the needle. Oh, look out.
He is phenomenal as a 6'8 athlete in conversion offense. You saw that last time for LSU on the first side of the floor, make a pass through those long arms of Arkansas. It's just not going to happen. You got to move Arkansas side to side as Eason settles for a first side of the floor jump shot. They're both on the floor. One thing Arkansas has done very well, though, kept LSU off that offensive glass. Only 2 offensive rebounds for LSU, and they dominated Arkansas, especially in the second half. That beat another guy with the,
as you say, great Valentine. Eason's finding the going tough down there. He throws it up, and that's the second time he's hit no iron.
Really tough defense, though, by Arkansas to be beautiful body control for a kid his size off the bounce.
Lead grows to 10. Look at the hands around Eason. That's a block. Williams took a shot in the mouth when he went up to block it.
The gears and got LSU with their feet stuck. Feet stuck on defense. Likes gets to the rim.
Already to Eason. Watch out. He almost buried himself too deep on the baseline, but he was able to throw. Chris Likes being the hero for Arkansas. He's got the last 7. Eason, you need that. No good.
With Likes for these Hogs.
18 points for Likes. Brandon Murray doesn't take the first one. He gives it to Eason. And an easy layup inside.
3 minutes today.
Eason grabs it. Likes then try to grab him. And yeah, he doesn't. He fouls him, and he knocks it in. That didn't make a lot of sense. Pinson has 9. And Missouri has more turnovers than they do points. That was interesting. Eason never jumped for that.
I don't know. Your half-court defense has been so good for LSU. Why extend your defense and give Missouri an opening on the back end?
There's your guy, Eason. Yep, 6th man of the year. Knocks down a 3.
He is tremendous.
Senior Javon Pickett, a 4th-year senior. Hasn't been able to get on track. Good bounce pass, and there's Eason with a baseline finish.
So he's already shown us the drive abilities.
I mean, we're going back to the fundamentals for the Missouri Tigers.
Missouri has been held in check as Eason launches a soft 3 that goes off in front of the iron.
Man, is he good.
That is so soft, too, Jimmy. He shoots it off that right tomorrow. As Murray fights that, and that goes in. But quite a game, and what a comeback from Florida and Mike White's team. There's a turnover and all of a sudden. Just one of those. That's a block by Reed, and that leads to a Gaines run out. He's got Eason and Reed with him. Tari Eason lays it up and in.
How about the soft?
Eason baseline. He beat his man Brazil, sealed them off.
10 of his 12 have come in the second half. That awkward shot has been going in at a high rate. Possessions.
Eason's the trailer. Five on the shot clock. It's going to have to go up.
And Arkansas has been a good rebounding team, plus 10 on the glass on average. Here's Tari Eason, who misses his first attempt. If you haven't seen much of LSU, the
plant put down, the defender has to be in a legal guarding position and at least 3 feet away. I think there'll be some conversation about that in the offseason.
You said the same thing to me when I sat here. You said my chair was too close.
Yeah, scoot over.
A move. Eason answers. In the best legal defensive position possible, and that has led to this.
His eyes, talking about Jalen taking charges. The ball never surprises him. Guys.
LSU middle of the pack in the SEC, 500 at 8-8. Arkansas looking for a conference title. They'll need some help with an Auburn loss in their last 2 games. Tigers have missed their last 6. Blocked. Amude. Shovel to Pinson. In the paint, no. Tari Eason can't finish in front. It'll be LSU basketball. Tigers just once, and the door open for LSU to reclaim the lead. Eason will launch. Put that up early.
Wow. And Will Wade saying the same thing.
Days has been their most reliable deep shooter. Eason will try it again. This one goes.
It was a late closeout by Jalen Williams. And it gave Eason just enough time.
Eason on Amude.
Man, what a drive.
Man, he's a finisher.
What a drive by Eason.
Coming off of a 30-point game in the home win against Kentucky. Eason fouls his miss, and he draws the foul.
Just wearing Arkansas out is LSU on the glass. I say that because LSU, Tom, they have missed 30.
Hogs were desperate for some offense. LSU has leaned on Eason. Big rebound, Amude. Eason's got a 21-point night.
Don't let him go right.
Almost forgot the ball. Spins left. Into traffic and one. Wow, Tari Eason has taken this game over.
Boy, Coleman picks up his dribble. That is not a good sign. Alley-oop to Eason. That is a good sign. Eason trying to get it down to Reed. Decides he's going to take the 3. Good decision. How about that? Eason goes right past Brazil, to follow by O'Neal, though. The young man finally healthy, had some foot injuries that have kept him out. Eason, so good. O'Neal trying to finish with a flurry.
Boy, 2 missed opportunities. How good is Eason with the ball? I think he's going to shoot.
Oh, he kicked it to Eason. That won't go. Kobe Brown.
I mean, he only dribbled for 26 seconds of the 30. Because when they doubled him quickly.
Here's Eason.
That's a great matchup right there. 2 mobile players.
Off the rim, no good. One last heave down the court for Amari Dick as he moves forward in his career. Eason taking Brazil to the basket.
So good. And understand.
So now they have Kobe Brown guarding Eason. Kobe having a tough time as well. Everybody's going to have a tough night guarding Tari Eason.
So here's what you get. I say, look at each other like, hey, I got that one.
Eason bumped on the way to the basket, blocked by DeGray. So we will step aside. LSU is led by his... Tari Eason throws it up. Can't get it to go. Back the other way.
Tari Eason is a terrific scorer. He's got to realize there's 2 seconds on the shot clock. Now there's 1, and he did get it off. He didn't hit any rim, and they play on. Keon Brooks sees an out in the country. Eason, good shooter. Wide open, splash.
You put 2 on the ball to stop Pinson. He does a good job of just dragging the defense. That's rare air.
5 on the shot clock. LSU not afraid to milk that clock. They jump it low. Eason fires it up there. Really good heads-up look from Xavier Pinson.
Eason is such a phenomenal. He's going to get 15 and 15. If you don't, he'll get 30 and 18. There was no fight.
He's on his way to that. He's got 7 and 3, and the leading shot blocker for Kentucky picks up his 2nd.
Eason got his shot.
Got a mismatch. Eason with Mintz on him down low. Pinson's looking at him, trying to figure out a way to get it to him. It's instead Murray who finds him, and he missed the layup. And Sheboy picks up his 4th rebound early on. Now he's got Lance Ware on him. Bryce Hopkins, 23 into the game for Kentucky. Eason pushed off Mintz and no call was made. And then coming high over the top is Alex Fudge into the game. Six man is the crowd tonight. They're trying their best as Eason drives, blocked by two Wildcat players, Sheboy and Toppin.
That's you. Eric Gaines pushing. Wilkinson out to the superstar. Tari Eason got it.
That's the thing LSU has. They can get off to a great start.
LSU has won 3 straight. They've won 3 straight against South Carolina. No look to Eason. Foul. Count it. And he's got one more.
And who did it come from? Xavier Pinson. He does such by freshman. First Gaines and then Carter.
Gaines, wild pass, but it bounces to Eason. 15-footer, that's pure. Boy, he has already shown you a variety of what. Pinson, the very clever, poised, measured point guard, finds Eason. Left it short. Crowd wanted the push off. South Carolina's going to get themselves. They have 6 of them now. Will it lead to a second chance basket? Here's Bryant. Eason fouls.
They don't have much time left in the shot clock to run their offense.
Just gives it a late look. Eason wants 3, buries it. Tari Eason. He's regained his edge, Frank Martin has said of late. Eason, barge it into Wilson. And that time a rare, wild look for the sophomore. South Carolina has. Wilson switches on to Pinson. Crossover, nearly lost it. Eason left it short. Who wants it? Eason. Boy, it's some terrific defense there, but it's LSU that has continued to pound the offense in free throws.
That's who you got to go to if you're LSU. Tari Eason. You need a bucket?
And he delivers.
Absolutely. I told you, he's the fixer for LSU.
Past the midway mark in the second half. 6 to shoot to the fixer. Eason offline that time, and it's off of Kusnard.
Only 5 so far in the second.
There he is, Eason, wide open, off the window and through.
I told you, that's the dangerous combination.
Pinson, crossover, the jump stop, offline. Eason, second chance, and a third tip in. That's good. Shoulder down, off balance, and it's Eason on the backside to clean it up. LSU takes the lead once again. And a whistle in the backcourt.
He's shooting blanks from bonus land.
Eason the spin. Eason the tip in.
That's part of the watch out.
LSU basketball, shot clock winding down, still without a make from distance for either side.
Yeah, you've got to have better awareness than that, and I'm sure that's what frustrates Tom Crean. Backup point guard Christian Wright came in, didn't really have an idea on the clock.
Eason. Bauman lost it again. Eason collects and finishes. And Eason with 8.
Yeah, you've got to be stronger with the ball, no question.
Win that's there on Selection Sunday. Will that be enough?
Well, it's never enough, Roy, because it depends on the people around you as well. The people around you may get 2 quad 1 wins down the stretch.
Chance for 3 for Tari Eason. Eason starting to turn it over 12 times. LSU led by Eason. Off and running. And a chance for 3 more.
Now, this is just smash mouth hoops.
And again, a tie-up and a steal. Another one for LSU. There's a flush by Eason. Fudge to Days. Jump hook too strong. Days gets it back. No whistle. Ripped away by Eason, and he connects. Eason with 17.
Yeah, the defense was...
That's 2. Trying to make it 3 in a row. Only meeting with Georgia this season. Split a pair of meetings last year. Coach Wade said they took it to us, especially in Athens. Eason now with 19.
Arena.
Right. No, but it goes back, I think, to what I was saying. He had a nice want to say comfortable edge. Ed are looking for another charge, this time no whistle. For Raheem, no. Tari Eason, Euro. And a putback by Reed.
Boy, I've been waiting to ask you this for about a month. You know we're on pace to shoot the second most threes per team per game. Ever. Yet the three-point...
We see you, Eric Gaines. We see you. Look out, Eason transition. Eason, finger roll.
Gaines, nice deflection. Played 3.5 minutes, and LSU still looking for their first make. 15 player in the league for sure. LSU forces the turnover. Live ball turnover, and quickly at the other end. The first points now finally there. Tipped up and in by Brandon Murray after the miss by Tari Eason. Careless pass, another turnover. Ben Howland working the sideline. Got to be very unhappy with that. And on the reverse layup, a wild miss that time by Eason, who's a very good finisher. Well, you talked about mismatches. Tolu Smith had Pinson down inside for a moment. And off the bad miss, thrown down in the other direction. Bad shot leads to a run out. It's basically a turnover.
It has to change now.
Eason working on Smith. Nice spin move. Needs a bounce. Not there. Rebound taken off the floor that time by Cameron Matthews.
Mississippi State Bulldogs, potentially the difference between dancing in March or going to the NIT.
Good ball movement. Wide open and knocking down another three. Tari Eason, a 33. Wide open again, straight away, and right through the bottom. Eason again, really feeling it right now. And LSU.
Molinar, the question is, can you actually continue to get the basketball inside, or can you make shots from the perimeter? Tari Eason's been that guy to make shots. Leave the Crimson Tide out of that conversation with wins over Houston, Gonzaga, over in Seattle. You know, they've been one of the best teams in the country. They just haven't.
A good idea to stop giving the ball to LSU and get some more field goal attempts, and it certainly paid dividends for Mississippi State. Eason with a look out of the offense, high rebound. That ball deflected out of the hands of number.
Play more. E.J. Liddell inside. He can pop a little bit. Kofi Cockburn. You think about the guys that played inside out. Williams at Purdue. But when you get into the tournament, you've got to be able to play multiple. They've got to continue to get stops again.
Pinson outside. Oh, nice steal. What a play by number 13, and he has really been working.
They slap our arms, slap our wrists, slap our hands, and have to move the basketball from side to side. That's something that Mississippi State's going to have to do, as well as try to stop Tari Eason because they
Mississippi State. Gaines kick ahead. Eason, beautiful set play, attacking the press.
Big fella.
Playing again for head coach Jerry Stackhouse. You got Scottie Pippen Jr., Studi and company off the turnover. And the rebound collected by Scottie Pippen.
All right. If you're talking about Pinson, I mean, he gives them a little bit of scoring. He gives them some assists. He's their best free throw shooter. It's 2 steals per game.
And for team,
and that's kind of got them off track offensively.
And we'll go back to what Will Wade has maintained to us and to the media in Baton Rouge. Sweet finish by Eason. His whole vibe has been home.
What was the score at the end of regulation?
It's like tied at 48.
48 all.
Off the steal, and there's Eason. 69-56.
Plenty of time, plenty of possessions.
Another steal for LSU. Eason. And fouled on the putback. Shot clock in single digits. Crossover, skip pass, turnover. Quickly ahead to Eason. With the dunk. 69-60.
Now they've got it going.
Gaines. Wilkinson. That's been his spot this season. Handoff. Eason with a dunk. Will Wade's going to call
chemistry between Pippen and Chapman.
Chapman with 24 tonight. Eason. And the rebound controlled by Wright. A big sequence. Gains to Eason. The stop at the rim. Jordan Wright. The rim. Eason. The rebound by Jordan Wright.
Lampkin. Ball can't quite corral it. It goes back the other way. Eason, who can soar, and he's fouled.
Huggins, they're not clearly the same team, West Virginia, as they used to be, but their pressure kind of reminds you. It kind of gives you the same feel.
Ooh, nice move, Tari Eason.
Various days, just such a strong physical player. You saw the rebound right there. So versatile.
Great finish. The feed from Gaines was pretty, and then Eason over the top. Defensively, they've been really good as well. Backdoor feed, Wilkinson. Nice handoff right there. Miss, but Eason puts it back. Nice finish.
So when they switch, look for him. Don't try to rush it. Go one-on-one with the big. Make it easy. Let Darius Days go to work. But LSU struggles in the half-court offense, which is why their defense has to be great. And
Gaines coming the other direction quickly. Here is Eason. Downhill on Peavy. Good defense. Better finish. The body control from Tari. LSU is very comfortably into the tournament right now, but this would be huge for TCU. Wilkinson takes it. Gaines. Eason. Eason, strong take. Rebound Reed. Murray. Here is Eason. And Reed, another offensive rebound. No look pass. Eason dunks it. Eric Gaines with the involved in this game. Can he continue to do that? Splits the defense. Gaines kicks to Eason for three. Rims out, rebound Lampkin. Gaines with 12 points, 6 assists, 3 steals. He's done everything. Eason can't get the roll. Can he? Yes, he does.
Arms and elbows flying all over the place when he starts getting going. Maybe we'll see that tonight. Eason projected by Henderson at the rack. Here comes Gordon.
And I'm so good.
Coming up in the next few weeks with this schedule in the league.
Yeah, best wins at home against Arkansas and a neutral court win against Notre Dame. Both of those are Q2 wins. Heard that? You can screen your own man.
The bounce pass, Eason inside. Rim stopped him that time. Hefner couldn't get there. Justice Williams beats Eason. Little dipsy do and a chance for three.
It's a good back cut, good find.
Gaines with 8 points in the first half. Here is nearly a steal. Eason rips it away. Eason. In the first half comes to a close. 4 in the league. The schedule has been brutal. And so that matters in the mind of the committee. And I'm guessing that Joe Lunardi's going to tell us, as Eason connects in traffic, that their schedule.
My grad degree.
Wow. Forgot who we're dealing with.
Too many dribbles.
1 point game. There goes Eason. LSU back in front. The defense showing up.
Yeah, you got to pass your way through.
Eason. Tapped out by Coleman on the
wrong right-hand move. 24 and 12 off the bench in the first meeting. Now he penetrates, throws it up with the left. They're 0 for 5. He's just not quite as good a finisher. 13-4. Eason forces the issue. And Gaines, who's not a good three-point shooter, gives it up. Eason will launch. That's good. That's a three right in the face of Uroš Plavčić. 2 of 8. 7 on the shot. That's a rip there by Gaines. He's running with Eason, who's a dunk waiting to happen. And he just threw up a ball that went off the backboard and missed everything. It's on their 8 field goals. 6 of those field goals have been from three-point land, and Vescovi's got half of those. Eason, that's an impossible shot.
It is.
If that left hand, he got stuck up in the air. They're going to keep it with LSU. You know, nagged by it.
Yeah, but he is the quarterback, the voice, with a dynamic, risky game that LSU kind of needs.
Eason right by Vescovi, who tried to draw the charge. And
right, in the right way. And I think it's Plopchich tonight. I know he's borderline been a little reckless, but he's brought an edge and a toughness to Tennessee that may have lacked a little bit at times.
All right, Eason struggled. The starts to both the first and second half have been huge for Tennessee. They've outscored them 22-2. Eason needed that one, and maybe that gets Tari Eason going. It happened against Alabama. Reed may have gotten away with a push-off, and here comes Murray. Eason baseline 2-point jump shot. Rare mid-range 2.
Ravi, he's really good. He runs it right at the rim.
He got burned in the press. Eason step back 3 ball. That's off. We're going to get a foul. Get a foul underneath. Having Rojas back for Alabama, you saw the highlight, is a huge deal for Nate Oates. Eason wide open. Look out.
Such a good play, man. You get the ball to Eason coming with his right hand.
Eason wide open again. He drives it, and he makes the basket. He'll shoot a free throw.
Gaines, Days, the 3 guys you got to tag if you're Tennessee right now.
8-point game. Eason to the hole. He got pushed. No foul called, and the block by 2 guys. Vescovi. Maybe a Cardinal game this year?
I'm certainly going to try.
We'd love to have you. Love to have the whole family. And thank you. As Tari Eason joins the game, and he misses. A little bit of a rock fight going on here on January the 19th. They join Quinterly and Rojas on the floor. Bediako stays on the bench, and there's a good take, and that's put up by Tari Eason as a football player in a basketball uniform.
He is passion and fight and intensity about him. Talking about 13 in purple.
There he goes again, lace it up pretty, and he
that's him.
Avoided the contact from Rojas.
That's a good example of, he started to go.
Well, Alabama is 2 of 11 from the floor, and Eason is feeling it. He's got Rojas on him. He backs off. Watch out, Tari Eason, a 3-pointer, and he's got 7. An elbow to the face. Murray denting the hardwood, and now Days going to the locker room. Nothing's coming easy. Eason, pretty play. He grabbed it and then used the basket.
Man,
3 on the shot clock for Eason. 2, 1. The 3 goes at the buzzer. There's still 0.6 up. Again, Alabama has used Quinterly off the bench as Eason has that ball ripped away from him. Good hands from Alabama inside. Shot clock violation.
Reach.
Picked up his dribble, and kind of, you can see he got mad at himself, and a turnover, and Eason, an easy jam.
Ravi, the ones you can't have. You just cannot afford to play.
Gaines slip sliding away, got away with a walk. Finger roll, no good. Follow by Eason, no good. And it's Alabama basketball, and this is danger time for LSU, down 7.
Whoa! The slower the game becomes, that has to develop for Davison.
Eason just taking it hard to the paint. That's so soft, and it ends what had been a 4.5-minute scoring. Maybe 2 more, but a great block by Eason.
Where's the offense for LSU come from other than Tari Eason?
He missed there. O'Neal can't get it. And then the 2 free throws lately. Gaines decides to challenge, and a tough pass, but Eason gets it. And a wild shot in traffic, and that's a foul, and it's going to be on them. Buck 16 to go, 68-60, LSU critical trip. Eason. Oh, is he strong? He flushed it and got fouled.
Eason's a unique guy because he comes in off the bench. He's LSU's best player, best offensive player, a hard driver, and when he makes threes, now you're in a world of hurt.
Davis back into the game for Arkansas.
Pretty impressive statistic about this LSU team. That's a great play off the inbounds, and that freed up Eason. We're so close with each other. Coach Cal was tweeting within the last day he had seen Joe B. Hall, held his hand, and of course all of Big Blue Nation in mourning today. And Williams each have 2. Murray's got 3 fouls for LSU. Note and Williams each with 2 on the other side. Eason down low, and that's an easy bucket for the athletic Tari. You could stream it all live as well, but 10,000 last night to watch gymnastics at Fayetteville. Eason, sidearm delivery, that's no good. He'll get his own rebound on that long 3 that was missed. Then he to go in half 2. Davis, that's another turnover, had his pocket picked. And look out, Eason, a flush. Tari Eason, a 4-on-1, and it's starting to... LSU has reverted to a lot of one-on-one basketball, and they're missing shots. Eason had and in Stanley Amude. A 5-point lead. Eason. No good, and Arkansas looks like...
His game at West Virginia last year, probably the best 2 performances he's had as a Gator.
And maybe he didn't get a piece of it, but he certainly impacted that shot by Gaines.
Castleton's got a mean streak to him.
Take it to the rim and finish. You might be looking at the SEC Player of the Year and the 6th Man of the Year.
Well, in Tari Eason, this is a guy that's right now, I think he's number 8 or 9 in the country in Ken Palms. Never messed with winning in life.
Empty Florida possession. Here's Eason again, and he gets it blocked. For more cuts?
The number of 3s we're all taking has a lot to do with why the whistle hasn't been blown quite as much.
Well, take a pick. Who blocked that one? 2 Gators back. And Florida with a 3-on-3 will be in and out. Appleby is back on the floor, doesn't get back on defense. Didn't touch it that time. Eason, one of the best transfers this season, gets another bucket off the bench. He's got 4.
Tom, that can't happen if you're Florida. You can't. He's all of 7 feet.
Yeah, he loves the analytics in the film room. Gaines late getting down. Here's Eason into the game, and he lays it in.
He is violent with that basketball.
Certainly plays to the advantage of the LSU Tigers.
Strong move by Eason, but off the mark. Fulkerson went flying over to the cheerleaders.
Fit for Coach Will Wade. Coach Conzo Martin, you saw that in the win today, even though they scored 80-plus points. But he is a defensive coach by nature. You see that nice finish by Eason. Will Wade. I need point guard play over here.
Hey, sometimes you got to create your own shot. Could have been basket interference. Eason gets another bucket that is fought to make this a 5-point game. LSU led by 10 at one point. There's blank look. Tari Eason. And an LSU. Kamwa couldn't get elevation, and he left it short.
See, that's where they need patience.
Eason on the run.
That was all LSU. On the last...
Every time Tennessee has crept back into this game, LSU has answered with the flurry. Eason got shoved in from behind by James, I believe it is. That'll be his first.
From a second weekend team to potentially trying to get to the Final Four. Good hand.
Wilkinson kept it alive. Days. That's what Will Wade was talking about. Pinson breaks down Chandler. Went for the reach. Got his own miss. Shuffle into the corner. And a 3-ball for Eason. LSU is rolling. Days high-low. Eason point break. LSU extends the lead. Rick Barnes got to use a timeout. He had to deal with coming back for his 6th year. And doing it in front of a packed house at Thompson Bowling. Handed Arizona its first loss. Cats got COVIDed out. They were supposed to play.
He's playing as good as any freshman in the country as well.
A Tennessee turnover. 3-on-1 LSU. Tari Eason! Up in Seattle for Brandon Roy, the 3-time NBA All-Star. Here's Eason going to work. And flops it. Pardon me, that was Kamo returning the... Oh, my goodness. He was trying to... Eason. Not get a clean look, but he picks it up and puts it in.
Backbreaker. You're looking at a chance to potentially cut this lead to a 2-possession game.
But that one's short. Wilkinson out front to Murray. Here's Eason.
Now Kentucky is trying to make LSU go through their chest. They want to shoot over, fine, but they have to go through you.
Tari Eason banks one in, the transfer from Cincinnati. And again, Kentucky tried.
Like he was cramping up a little bit.
Yeah,
you might want to just go after him.
5 offensive rebounds for Kentucky. That's a bad shot. Wilkinson, no good. And Ware in traffic had it.
Will Wade was concerned about a guy like Jacob Toppin. They're so worried about Sheboy, who's out of the game with 2 fouls.
Tari Eason missed. Kellen Grady one-on-one with Days. A nightmare from the field so far. He's 0 for 7. Easy layup, no good. Followed by Fudge. He's fouled by Ty Washington.
Well, Eason did a really nice job.
Eason on Sheboy didn't get him close to the rim. Now he's got a 3.
What a catch.
Milwaukee Wilkinson, that's too strong. Eason went up, grabbed the offensive rebound, laid it up and in, and it'll go to the free throw line. Sheboy, who missed. There's Ty Washington getting help. Eason, oh my gosh, he threw it up flat-footed, nearly got it to go. Sheboy, and a good job. 4 seconds on the shot clock as they inbounds the ball. And it's Eason with the drive. Got it to go. What a shot. Tari Eason, largest lead of the night for LA. And here comes Davion Mintz right into us. The turnover. Eason with the front.
What an unbelievable turn of events.
One, but there's a steal back the other way. Tari Eason came up with the pickpocket. Now Eason on the drive, lays it up, gets it to fall. LSU finally makes a field goal.
Yeah, I mean, they just come out punching. I mean, they come out and attacking. Their energy is incredible. Their defense and their hands, and when they get the ball, here they come. And they're attacking and attacking. They come right back with Pinson, make an extra pass, knock down back-to-back threes.
LSU, this one blocked. Touched last by all. Transfer from Missouri, scored in double figures each of the last 2 seasons for the Missouri Tigers. Here's Tari Eason on the drive, and he gets the roll. And all of a sudden, that was the first foul on Jabari Smith. Pinson, a couple of free throws. Now the turnover won't go. Follow won't go. And there's another block. Kessler gets another one. Reed, and now LSU in transition. What a jam for Tari Eason.
They have to do this. That's their best offense against this great half-court Auburn defense at 3. It wasn't a good shot. Didn't like it. But what he's done here lately, getting to the rim, has been spectacular.
Open look won't go for. Maybe looking at a bunch of free throws down the stretch. Eason working against Kessler.
There you go.
But strong. 7 rebounds, 6 blocks.
If you're LSU here, Richard, you got to keep your composure, man. Wow.
Another block for Kessler. Auburn in transition. LSU strips it away. Long pass ahead. Eason with the dunk. Walker Kessler, 16 points, 8 rebounds, 8 blocks.
9.
Make it 9.
Score is in. Pinson, baseline J, off, wins the board. Eason finally gets a touch. And a bad miss.
That's hard to do. You know, first touch, you got to shoot the ball. It's not for everybody.
Turnover other end, Days. Numbers for the Tigers. Eason slicing down the lane, floats it up, rattles it down.
See, he had to touch the ball the first time. He was able to make December non-conference game. So hats off to Will Wade, but all of a sudden, his team's got a hole to dig out of.
Eason, 3 ball. Off, and the board to Louisiana Tech.
Well, it was so slow developing, wasn't it? It's like they saw the draw.
Lob down low, Eason. Right under the cup. Gets fed in the corner. Dangerous contact as Lofton boxed out. Eason putback is off. Loose ball with bodies flying, won by Days. Eason, eager, drops it down from deep.
I really like Eason's game. I would go back to that Eason matchup, against Lofton.
3-ball again, off. We haven't heard from Amari Archibald. Gaines. Tipped by Days again. Rattles down. Timeout, Will Wade. He sprinted to midcourt. Hand checking using an arm bar. One of the points of emphasis was brought up in the officiating video this week. Eason smooth. Eason. Bradford left the dribble prone. Numbers for LSU. Eason. Days puts it home. Eason slow to get him. Willis cuts Cup. Murray funnels to Pinson. Dangerous pass finds Eason. Oh, what a cut! Eason. What a roll!
It's out of rhythm from an offensive standpoint.
Eason. And one. Now Gaines with the ball. Clock on the Tiger side. Eason.
No, jump balls are important to us, this and that. We go, whoa, coach. Like, why do you care so much about the jump ball? He goes, well, look, on average, if you win the jump ball, you typically are going to get one extra possession throughout the game. He goes, then 25% chance you're going to turn it over to LSU. That is third best in the country. And then when you don't turn it over, you got what? Less than a 40% chance to even make the shot. So this team does not just rely on steal.
No look. Reed elbows his man out of the way. Pinson with a new 20. Oh, the monster throwdown. Tari Eason.
Kentucky with a few exceptions here and there of getting to the NBA. Now you come to the SEC and you can make it to the league. You can achieve your dream at more than just one mode for a very talented but lost Memphis team right now. Anxious to see how they respond.
Oh, look at this. Just a straight beeline of the rack, and Eason jams it.
In the league.
You got it.
And that's
9-0 this year.
SEC.
Oh, the reverse that time. And Tari Eason is doing exactly what he has done this year, and that is lead his team in scoring and rebounding. Eason into the paint, lays it up and through. One more coming for Tari. Gaines rises and fires from deep. Tipped again, fourth time. Now, the only question is it Days or Eason who's going to get credit for it? I think it's Tari Eason, who now has it.
Here's Gaines. Eric Gaines, a sophomore from right here in Metro Atlanta area. Nice little assist. He gets it to Eason. The sophomore transfer. I got this. He doesn't have this. Eason has it. Oh! One-handed thunder.
This is what we've seen.
DeVoe. Eason defending him. DeVoe just coughed it up. Eason. Oh! Watch out below. Fudge back to Pinson. Shot clock at 10. Eason fall away. Short. Here's DeVoe.
Yeah, Coleman's outstanding job of Tech getting back in defensive transition. When their defense is set, they've been solid today.
Lead now at 7. 40. Eason spins.
I don't like that shot. Too much size, too much athletic.
The long arms of LSU back
batted around, gets to Pinson. They'll go underneath Eason for another dunk.
Much better looking basketball there, but all called.
Here's Gaines, shot clock down to 5 now. Eason misfires, Reed. Now Gaines.
Good pass. Their struggles last year, the job that they're doing this year, and LSU looks like they're trying to remain one of the undefeated left.
Tari Eason down the basket.
She picked 6th in the SEC. I actually think both of these teams are going to finish higher than their projection.
Another dunk. We've seen Eason do that quite a bit. That one was
actually played on the same AAU team as him. And you got to remember Bubba Parham is out as well. So this team's going to be better getting closer to Christmas time. But they're just not there right now. It's about anything they want. But this year their defense is a little different.
Official Tony Green, Owen Short, and Garrick Shannon. Shannon in the black and white stripes.
I've known Tony Green so long I've seen his hair turn gray.
Inbounds, it comes to Eason. Little spin move in the lane, goes.
Just a great shot by Smock. I mean, he was. If that's the kind of shot Ohio's got to make to have a chance, then they have no chance.
Here's the switch. They try to double team Pinson. He finds Eason, who jams it down. Sears between the leg dribble. Now didn't want to pass, but did so. Eason will take it away. Eason behind the back. One-handed jam. Hey now. Left side, the shot going to be blocked in there on the attempt by Clayton. Here comes Pinson to the free throw line, off to Eason. The 3 a little off to the right. Rebound picked up. Smock going to pick it up. He's going to lead them.
He is the only player that looks like he can score against this LSU defense.
Pinson, pass out to Eason, open for 3. His 3 comes off hot, the back iron. Dude, good look. Just couldn't get it to fall.
They've almost gone to treating the switching as a zone and skipping the ball cross court. The Ohio on the attack to the switching man-to-man defense of LSU.
Working up top, now finds Days just in front of the mid-circle. Now Eason. Eason, he knows how to drive. He does all the way down the right lane, puts it off the window and in. That's what Tari Eason can get you most every time. Baseline jumper from 10 won't go. Strong side rebound, Eason. Comes down the floor quickly, down the floor, lays it up. He gets the foul and the bucket, and 1 for Tari Eason, coast to coast. Gaines working with Pinson, Eason, Days, and Murray. Gaines whips a bounce pass from right to left side. There is Eason. Bends the rim, and it's 60-4.
Swatted away by Williams. It's been more than 5 minutes. Eason. That's way off. But the rebound, Alex Fudge can't get it to go.
Go inside to Reed. Let the big dog eat. Get it to the big fella.
He says, I'll be the big fella. Tari Eason, who was big last night, 20 points.
He was great.
Eason, 5 on the shot clock. Step back, can't get the roll.
It's a win. No such thing as an ugly win. Whoever gets a win is going to be ecstatic.
Eason from deep.
Eason got the advantage. Much bigger than Williamson.
Oh, the tip from Fudge.
I like it. 2-3 zone.
Eason, little push.
You got to come up. The middle guy in the zone. Tackle. Yep. Ooh. Laravia almost got his 5th. That was close. Got to be careful. Got a big mouth. 3. They're streaky. They can hit 3s, but right now too many quick 3s for the Tigers.
Tari Eason off the glass, too strong. Benedicta Dredd can't get the 3 to go. Loose ball. Eason the other way. Eason coming over from Cincinnati.
Very talented.
Another short arm on the layup.
A steal.
Sessoms on Gaines. Eason from deep. Got it. Days will try from deep. That won't go. Eason with the rebound. Got stripped by Sessoms. On the... They have withstood the pressure at the 8-minute mark. Eason in and out. Here comes Pickett, one of the captains.
Yeah, terrific leader.
That one will go. Eason tries until it does. And at the outset, Pete, that the S-men had to do it. Right now, they are in the first half.
Little alliteration now, so you like those S-men.
Eason with another air ball. The follow won't go. And Penn State collects by Mike Count Butler and then in the NBA at Boston.
Yeah, he learned from great coaching. Brad Stevens and Painter are fabulous coaches.
Days with a rebound. Lost it on the...
Big possession now for the Tigers.
Eason, spin move. Left hand can't get it. Jelani White the rebound and Days picks up the foul.
Outside Beaver Stadium. Pickett.
He's got 14.
Oh, he ran with it.
Eason off the glass.
They don't call walk. He ran to 3 steps. Referee's tough. Go by him. Go by Hera.
Hera tried to draw the foul. Instead, Eason with the touch.
How about him?
He's got 14.
Tremendous. But Eason can outjump Hera. Throw it to the rim.
Eason lets fly just past midcourt. We get extra basketball. Days feeds Murray.
Mismatch inside. Better double him.
Eason. That's off. Lundy the rebound.
Real good discipline defensively on the ball moving of Belmont without fouling. Excellent defense early.
Penetration by Gaines. Dish off on the bounce pass to Eason. He'll bend the rim, and the Tigers back here for the Bruins.
Zone.
Belmont going a little smaller, and they do switch to a 2-3 zone. LSU attacks it with the post pass in the lane to Eason. One dribble, goes up, lays it in.
I think that's a big number for LSU to try to get to. 45% shooting, I think, is a winner tonight for LSU.
Eason again wanting to drive baseline right side. Had his shot blocked in there by Mazinski. And then here in the first half. Shanks in the backcourt working against Pinson. Looking for help. Throws it right in the hands of Eason. Look out! Oh, the tomahawk slam too hard. Comes out no good. Rebound.
Just outstanding, and those are things that are taught, and you got to compliment Coach Wade and the staff.
Under 40 seconds to go. Gaines, little swing pass over on the left side to Eason. His jump shot from 6. 22 seconds, and here's the steal. Eason knocked it free. Battle for it in the backcourt. Eason has it by his lonesome. This time he'll use 2 hands and bring it down with thunder. 36 with a rebound for LSU. He'll move it up into the front court. Mazinski going to pick him up at the wing. Eason wants to drive. Little Euro step. Layup with the left hand is good.
Yeah, they certainly aren't flying.
Gaines picked up by Jacoby Wood. Passes to Eason. Eason driving Pearson down the lane. Nice help defense coming in. Bronze with the block shot as Eason was falling to the floor. Drop it into Bronze. Bronze shot blocked by Fudge. Another block for the Tigers. Send it in the front court to Murray. Off to Eason. The one-handed jam. Tigers running up and down. 3 missed by Pearson. Offensive rebound by Richard. His putback is blocked underneath. Here comes Eason. Euro step. Puts it off the glass and in. Tari Eason. 15 points tonight. It's 6 with 8 points. Ian Shepard leading the way. Shepard with 10. Here's Eason again, wanting to go right down the lane. It's a blocking foul. The basket is good. And an and-one opportunity for...
And as a true point guard position who can score. There's no doubt he can score, as he just made that corner shot, and he's got great numbers from Missouri. But his development with this LSU team is a true point when you've got somebody like Days who could do what he did.
For LSU in the first half, the Cowboys are even worse at 4 for 16. Eason will try from 3, and he's got it. Tari. Eason for 3, online but long. And a strong rebound. A good first half offensively for Darius Days.
Nope. I was to say, you see it on your screen, a 17-0 run, make it 19-0 run in the last 5 minutes now for LSU. Remember, it was 15-10, and we were talking about
now on the season, that's the most for the Cowboys.
He's one of those that transferred in. Used to play with the Salukis from Southern Illinois.
Eason will try to match it from distance. Nobody there on the other. He was 8 for 8 from the floor and 4 for 4 from the free throw line. Eason beats his man and lays it in.
Boy, quick move on left side, and then to go inside hand for Eason.
Gaines. Open three. Eason comes up a little short from the wing.
You couldn't convert.
A defensive gem by Wilkinson as he went around the player without fouling and was able to knock it loose. Eason gets to the rim and scores.
Well, that's now 18 turnovers for the Cowboys and make.
This will go back to.
Did his best to try to save it and went up and over the McNeese bench.
Eason gets it back. Eason turns, misses off the window. Rebound ripped off by Shoemate. Wilkinson with the turnaround. Comes up short. Eason hooks it in. Tari Eason, the sophomore. Eason takes a flat-footed rebound. That's number 14. 17 points, 14 rebounds for Eason off the bench.
You mean 19 points?
Yes, I do.
Just adding to it.
You got multiple guys who can lead the break. Doesn't have to get into a traditional point guard.
And you can play a little defense like that and then just throw it home. Tari Eason. Wrote it. A guy that could certainly be an ASUN all-conference player when it's all said and done out of Lexington, Kentucky. Little scoop shot with the left hand. That'll go for Eason. Boy,
it's tough when you know you got an athletic defender coming up to block that even from the mid-range.
Eason from the corner. McGee, another rebound. Way and a 4-point Flame lead. Days will take a seat with his 13 points.
Did look like a little fatigue was setting in.
Tapped around a couple of times. Boy, Tari Eason. Here's Murray. LSU breaks the pressure. And an easy lay-in for Eason.
8-6. Gaines gets by his man, drives in, tries to dish off to Eason, does so. Eason misses on the shot left side. Rebound pulled down. Here come the Bobcats the other way. Gaines works it up now. Back onto the floor. Sophomore guard working up top. Trying to get a step on the defender. Coleman passes underneath. Nice dish to Eason. He will slam it down. That'll... Ball in hand, looking, sends it out to Days at the free throw line. Days, 2 dribbles, drives, and shot won't fall. Rebound by Eason, spins around, lays it up softly, ties the game at 18 all. Great up, fires it over to Fudge in the left corner, back to Gaines. Give it to Eason. Eason gives it off to Murray, back to Eason. 3 ball comes off the top of the backboard, lands in the lap of Isaiah Small.
Get shots at goal, quality shots at goal, and get to the free throw line is critical.
Eason again wanting to drive down the right block, goes up with the left hand, can't finish, rolls off the lip of the rim, battle for the rebound. Looked like Small came up with Asbury now with 8 points.
Tough shot guarded, good defense, hand up, he just shot over. There it is again, same
Eason,
play.
just right down the right lane with a right-handed dribble, goes up strong. Had the lead for a moment here early in the second half. Days trying to drive, backs up, lost the ball, picked up though underneath by Eason. His shot blocked. Gets it back along the baseline. A little 5-footer shot over the rim, no good. The rebound pulled down by Small. Eason and Murray. Eason Lost the handle, trying to track it down, does so. Spins in the lane at the SEC logo, scoops it up with the left hand, and the nice touch lays it in. 54-40. Go along the baseline, weak side rebound to Eason. Eason motors up the right sideline. Eason driving, goes up, shot is good. Count the basket and a foul.
Drive the ball to the goal. Coach Wade saw
getting some turnovers, being able to get out and run, and also taking it to the rim. Here's Eason again down the right lane, scoops up the shot, comes off the left side of the rim. Asbury with a rebound for Texas State. It's veteran experience. He'll bring it back out and run a little offense here. That's again the calming he brings to this team. Eason, 3-ball, count it. Benson was celebrating even before it was in. Tough shot for the point guard, but he gets it to go. 73-55. Here's Pinson. Alley-oop, slamming it down. Tari Eason. Tari Eason. Little showtime.
Beginning of the year till now into like a late lottery pick guy. Goes behind the back, kick. Wilkinson, rare three, and he knocks it down. Milwaukee Wilkinson is not generally a threat from the defense. Yeah. For a while they had him up, now they're back down as Gaines. Wilkinson, he knocks down that shot from the corner, a three. No good for Milwaukee Wilkinson. Battle won by Gaines, and Eason throws the alley-oop to Days.
Loose ball, LSU comes out of there with it. Here's Gaines. He's a designated player that the home team will boo, and so far he's got 2 buckets.
Again, LSU defensively.
LSU on it. 18-6 run. There's Efton Reed. One bounce, lays it in.
4.3 assists a game.
Well, he's all over Kusnard. Lob it up to Wilkinson. That's Eason, who found the streaking Wilkinson.
Half a dozen points off those turnovers for LSU. Unselfish kick into the corner, wide open, good movement of the basketball, and Wilkinson knocks down.
Tigers such a versatile team, King. What are you going to look for them offensively?
Right now, who will be that guy on the offensive end? They have options, but they struggle.
Taylor. Tracked down by the Tigers. Here comes Eason, 3-on-2. Look out. O'Neal off the bench, 4th game of the season. Rampart in the return to Baton Rouge.
How about the foul difficulties with Gaines? Eason has moved to the point.
First points of the night for Justice Williams.
Lost in the paint. Eason, he's got a run out, and he's got Murray ahead of the field for the flush.
Good
and
job.
It's a 1-point game, and Rick Barnes is running warm right now.
Yeah, he's running.
Is a non-negotiable. He plays like that, he helps Arkansas come.
On another turnover, the run out. Gaines lays it up and in. Eason, baseline, good cut. Williams, he hung and he hit. Justice Williams.
Well, I think they're very good at taking mismatches. That's what they're doing now. You saw Tari Eason, who's about 6'7", going against 6 feet. That's throwing the basketball inside and out. The key is you put the defense.
Not allowing that reversal pass.
Tari Eason kicks. How about the 6'11" Reed knocking down a three?
Reed has the green light from out there. No, that was not a fast-moving play. They got the ball inside to Sheboy. He drew a double team. Then they reversed it and got what they wanted.
Gaines three right over Mintz. He didn't challenge him, and Cal. Days, there's that high arcing three. That's no good. But the rebound by Eason. Gaines wide open. That will rattle in. And LSU back on ball.
Eason to Reed. Count the basket.
Pretty basketball. You know,
LSU. Zone defense here by Ohio. They get it into Eason. Quick pass back out to Murray. 3-ball right of the arc is good. Eason loved his.
Comes up with it and running. Pinson with the trailer. Eason gives it to Fudge. They're clearing out Eason.
Get the ball, Darius Days. Pinson from deep. Got it. Ice water in his veins.
The floor, spins to his left, jump hook, a little long off the back iron. Rebound fought for. Eason comes away with it to Wilkinson. Head fake, shot fake, goes up over Mazinski, puts up the 6-footer. That's 27-4.
There's another block. Here comes LSU. Murray will take it himself. He's hammered and he scores, and he'll go to the line.
Katz and Harrell puts on the Jets. Floater going to be blocked in there by Eason. Eason takes it away, throws ahead to Murray. Murray goes in, layup good, counted and the foul. That's up in the lane, lays it up with a finger roll, misses from the left side, rolls across the rim, rebound Eason to Fudge, falling away, gets the pass to Gaines. 3 is good. Back-to-back triples. Make down for Texas State as they beat the pressure, drive to the rim, make it 60-49. LSU out in front. Days a 3-ball. Good! String music from Darius Days.
Chris Likes 11 into the game, former Miami Hurricane. J.D. Notte. Caleb Brown, he gets stuck, and the defense of LSU is not given anything as Eason goes up in traffic. Watch out! Pinson run into by Davis on a hospital view. Wild pass. Gaines thought he had an opening, and it was not. And he goes up and blocks the shot. Boy, Eric Gaines just picked Davis there as he went to the hole, and he was there for the block. More great defense from LSU. One team was absolutely waiting, and you know what? We were forced to wait even longer with the overtime.
Yep. It also looks like one team with 21 wins and one team with 12. Gaines's daily discipline has really tightened up this year.
Let me tell you what he said. This is via text. Players are ready to play ball and bring smiles to fans' faces. We trusted our leaders to bring us the deal they think benefits the players the most.
That 3 was no good. A good box up by Gordon on Eason. Oh, Efton Reed can be a weapon. It's kind of, as you watch the SEC, the Reed and Bediako show to see who develops quicker. Charles Bediako.
Jumper from that area. He's 1 of 3, and a foul on the rebound charged to Kamani Johnson. Free throw coming for Devo Davis. Came in at 70% from the line. Goes 0 for 2. Arkansas is a team second best, especially those top teams. Shovel to Pinson in the paint. No. Tari Eason can't finish in front. It'll be LSU basketball. Eason took a bump, gave it up. Murray. Another offensive board for LSU.
Just won the foot race to the ball, did he not?
Free throw line, just 19 years old. Impact player, but he sends it off the back of the rim.
I don't know what LSU's projected right now from Joe Lunardi, like a 6 or...
Fouls his miss, and he draws the foul.
Just wearing Arkansas out is LSU on the glass. I say that because LSU, Tom, they have missed 30.
Here's Xavier Pinson. He's been cold. And Eason fouled again.
It's a 10. A nice ball fake. Blocked by Eason. Boy, Gordon. Almost like he didn't see Eason standing there. 5. Again, another possession that gets down to the horn. Eason the rebound.
Yeah, it's tough. They don't have a guy that can break someone down off the dribble.
Nothing there with O'Neal. At the shot clock buzzer again. Eason battling underneath, wins it.
What's interesting?
Off the mark, Eason the rebound. Boy, I'm telling you, this LSU defense looks like it did back in December, January.
Well, they're so quick to the basketball. Help and recover. They double team every pass that goes to the post, no matter who's in the...
Davis. Count it for him. He will head to the line.
And what? He's above the rim. Active.
Disrupted that shot.
Yeah.
And Eason comes out of there with it.
On the floor, would you agree?
Tonight he does.
Kentucky's got 3 turnovers. LSU hasn't turned it over yet. Toppin, the floater, no good. Sheboy's tip, no good. They're going to be challenged.
Not getting anything easy against this defense.
Kusnard, boy, they were working for a look on that possession. You're right on. LSU always quick in. Reed wants 3 now. Long rebound down to Eason. And it has been LSU. They're another quality offensive rebounding team themselves. They have improvising, 10 on the shot clock, fade away. Eason the board.
And South Carolina taking a lot of time to break the press. Then they don't have much time left.
Over, nearly lost it. Eason left it short. Who wants it? Eason. Boy, it's some terrific defense there, but it's LSU. That is continued. Kusnard gets the screen. Pulls up. Wants the 3. Eason's got it. 5 seconds. Eason, half court. 3 seconds. Eason. Yeah, he does so much more than just score. The defense, leadership. Days. Offline that time. Eason had his hands on it. Gaines quickly slips it to Wilkinson. Gaines tracking him. Reese lets it go. No. And there's Eason. Do you expect, all right, at least an Eason touch on this possession?
Oh, I think that Pinson
crossover, the jump stop, offline. Eason, second chance, and a third tip in. That's good. The shoulder down, off balance, and it's Eason on the backside to clean it up. LSU takes the lead once again. And a whistle in the backcourt. Eason tried to knock it away. Flung towards the out-of-bounds line. And there's a whistle. That's a foul on LSU.
Almost tailor-made to attack this switching defense.
And that really concerned Will Wade in our conversations earlier today. Rebound to Eason, who just checked in, and 13 in white.
He's shooting blanks from bonus land.
Eason the spin. Eason the tip in.
That's part of that.
Cook trying to spot Bridges, and he will. Better. Too strong, and a foul inside. This will dump off to Eason. Double teamed. Ball movement's there. Days 3 isn't. Eason, the hustle stack.
Well, it's never enough, Roy, because it depends on the people around you as well. The people around you may get 2 quad 1 wins down the stretch.
Chance for 3 for Tari Eason. Eason starting to Georgia. Oquendo. No. Eason. We saw a shot made from there last night. Shot clock at 5. Georgia trailing by 20. Deep triple by Cook is no good. Election Sunday.
Yeah, countdown is on. I really like the way Williams slowed down, played off 2 feet. So, Roy, I've been waiting to
wear on the glass just because I can. We see you, Eric Gaines. We see you. Look out, Eason transition.
The last 10 that LSU has had the better of it lately, winning the last 3. Pull-up jump shot, hard off the back of the iron, not close that time by Jeffries. So far from Mississippi State. Rocket Watts back in the lineup, got his first start of the season. That one clanks off the back of the iron. Rebound taken easily by Eason.
Yeah, LSU's just fronting the post right now.
Now having Shaquille Moore pick up those 3 personal fouls. Good ball movement, wide open, off the front of the iron. Long rebound taken by LSU. Eason will go the other way.
Picture perfect offense, though.
Good attack of the basket into the bottom of the iron. No foul is called. Ball is loose, and number 13, Eason, comes away with it from LSU. Remember, it was 37-20.
Basketball, because you can win the game in multiple ways. You asked me earlier if I thought the Big 12 and SEC were the 2 best conferences. I do. And the reason I didn't throw the Big 10 in there is because the Big 10...
Molinar, 3 defenders on him, steps back. That's got to leave something on the weak side for an offensive rebound. Ball is deflected by O'Neal and comes out to Tari Eason.
Glass, they need to close out this half with a cleanup of a miss if there is one.
Last shot time for LSU. Pinson's using his eyes to communicate. He finds Eason. And
Arkansas has been good at that a couple of times, and that way it just closed this one out.
And this one is going to be closed out. Note lets that go out of bounds. That's going to be Arkansas ball, and Musselpin in the hard.
So for what he does for the team on both ends of the floor, you look at his numbers on KenPom, he's one of the top 5 or 6 players in all of college ball according to the analytics.
Zakai Ziegler, maybe a 6th man of the year consideration. Well, you can just tell they're enjoying it a lot. They turned it over with too much dribbling, but Eason and Davis matter, and Eason is a interesting guy. He hangs in the air. No. Daly said he came down on the ground, and they're going to get him for a travel. It was close.
Personnel change. Yeah. You had guys last year that they weren't going to guard no matter what Will Wade did. So that's the beauty of the portal, man. You can change not only your talent level, you can change the DNA of your team.
Wow! As Gaines flushes one there. To hear Tiger say that, right, Marty?
I interviewed Tiger a couple years ago ahead of the Masters, fellas, and to your...
For Zakai Ziegler's family, his mom, because of their house fire.
Man, that's beautiful stuff, isn't it? I mean, she lost everything.
Here's Tony. Bam! The house is the jam.
And Owen Short almost went for the whistle, then backed off of it. We know Jalen Williams is the best big in college ball at taking charges.
I don't know if he was out. That a number of times. They couldn't get it done this afternoon, though. Arkansas with another great win.
Hawks certainly are playing at a very high level, maybe the highest level in the conference right now.
Yeah, undoubtedly.
We'll get it inside to Sharif O'Neal. Traveling violation gives it right back to Missouri.
Again, both teams, the turnovers.
12 of the last 13 games. Back to Eason, and he travels.
Yep. It's an easy call.
Kusnard, look out. It's a 12-3 South Carolina. Eason, half court, 3 seconds. Eason. Stephen Anderson says possession to South Carolina.
I think
wanted to get it back to 7. Instead, well, Murray's got to get out. That was nearly a 3-second violation. Offensive foul. Ball back to South Carolina anyway.
Well, South
11 of 15. Every time it touches, it feels like it's going down. Eason called for the travel.
He's able to. He's going to have to rotate, use his quickness defensively in this press.
Oh, Stevenson poked it away. Bryant back to Stevenson. Tigers have to work with. Baseball feed. The catch tipped. Clock expires. And South Carolina comes back. Topples out
tonight. And that drew that conversation seconds ago.
What coach's box? Come on. Several quad one opportunities in that group.
Offensive foul. Go back to Georgia. Eason wants to know what happened.
Strong. Eason behind the back. And Pippen forces the turnover. Malora Brown gives it right back. The worst turnover. Tigers turn it over. Back to Vanderbilt. And Days will check back in. Eason will get a breather.
Eason comes up a little bit gimpy. Headed to the LSU.
Eason. Oh, that's probably going the other way. It is.
It's the right call. Tari Eason got beat to the spot. Hit the man in the...
Off the iron. Days will come down with it at the 15.5-minute mark. Eason, and that's going to be on LSU. 3.
Well, he's a fighter at his core, is what
Yes.
Ziegler is, and his love for that part of the game is probably as good as anyone in this entire league, not just in the freshman class.
Reed, he would take the three-pointer out there. Efton is not doing that. And Tari Eason just dribbled the ball out of bounds.
Watch Chandler right here, because you want to get the ball done. Ziegler is a dog tough kid, man. Just another fast, tough guard that.
A couple of times they've tried the alley-oop. None of them have worked yet. That's going to be a walk on Eason. Darius Miles did a good job squaring him up. He didn't give him a lane deep. That's off. Rojas is down, and he may be in some pain. Of course, coming off that left leg injury, he's limping back. And he grimaced in pain. That was an awkward land for the rebound. A 28-foot three-point attempt by Shackelford.
Nate Oates was concerned that his team could get punked on the boards in this game. Not tonight. Watch out.
Alley-oop. Davison.
That's if you're LSU.
Quinterly tries to blow it by. That's a block by Wilkinson. Back-to-back blocks. Oh, Eason lost the ball. A huge turnover to Shackelford.
Too strong with a shot. Ends up in the hands of Eason. An offensive rebound for LSU. And Eason extended that left arm. That is an offensive foul against. That's just Williams on Williams prime. That's what that is. Bad pass, and boy, there's something about that corner of Dale Brown Court. It's where his name currently. He's got 14 now. Eason's got a mismatch on him, and a good job by Likes, who deflected that into the hands of Williams. Eason.
Their defender is not going to be in place. Not one time will it happen. That's a charge.
It is indeed. And that is the fourth on Eason. And he's going to have to sit now less than 2 minutes into this half. For Colin Castleton, it's a 6-point game.
Offensive.
Eason picks up another foul, and he's done. Less than half a minute since
order to maybe go by Starbucks. They ask for my name. I just say Bob. You don't need my social security number. Eason with the offensive foul. It's his first.
Yeah, nice chest move that time by
Coach. Wasn't a starter, and he said, I guess I'm a late bloomer. He said, I just played and played, and there's steady progress to get to where he is now, starting for LSU, a 21st ranked team in the country.
And a kick and a near trap opportunity for Kentucky. They don't do it with 3 on the shot clock. Eason, and they're going to get an offensive foul against LSU.
I think this.
Hopkins penetrates again. Shibwe, that's a bad stabilizer for LSU.
And that shot by Kellen Grady should never happen for LSU. He's a no closeout player. You got to be with him all the time.
That's a foul, too. Jacob Top.
Almost 7 minutes in, LSU does not have a basket, and now they've got another turnover, a slip and a fall on the floor. Tari Eason went down 17, down 18-1, but that's not anything that is new for LSU. Just new against this good of a team. Will Wade was concerned about his team digging themselves a hole early.
To 10. And a travel. And a travel. Now a foul was being called on the baseline that would have foul walked it off. But on the near sideline, lead official Doug Sermons overruled and said travel.
Great job.
Playing against Tyrus Thomas at LSU, before he had really broken on the scene, he was just starting to emerge. Everybody's like, who is this kid? And you were hearing kind of how good he was playing in non-conference.
To play LSU.
Georgia Tech will get Southern Cal their next game. And then Georgia State, Alabama A&M, and back into
LSU leads. 15:40 to go in the game. Days decided to put up a 3, but had it stripped loose by Vanderplas. Picked up by Eason as he drove his pass taken away by Days. Clears the board. Here comes LSU. Eason bounces it off his foot. Inadvertently lands right into the hands of the Bobcats. Vanderplas fakes the three, now puts it on the floor. Pinson for LSU.
Fortunate there as well, Chris. He was wide open on the left wing for another three.
Eason wanted to drive against Vanderplas, but he took a stutter step traveling at the top of the...
Backhanded block. This is where LSU's at their best in transition. And Eason dribbled it off his leg. Got to bring the ball with you. He was there, but no basketball. A little bit inconsistent. Eason. And they call it offensive. Same result. Tigers feeling it. Eason on the drive. Offensive foul. No basket.
An easy rebound for LSU. Eason brings it up court and throws it away at the buzzer.
We're back to a 2-2-1, so Will Wade giving him all sorts of looks. And not only from McNeese, but anybody who's going to use this game to scout. That's now one more thing you have to prepare for.
Eason tried to dribble between a couple of defenders, and that ball.
LSU struggled offensively, and they turn it over again.
Coach Wade knew he had to come out in fatigue was setting in.
Tapped around a couple of times. What, Tari Eason.
Turnover. Eason got caught at midcourt, tried to fire it over near side and put it 3 rows into the seats.
Both these teams obviously work hard in practice. They practice against great defenses. Doesn't translate to playing well against those great defenses. And Tony's just jammed up inside. Jaylen Brown and the cross court. Never left his feet, so no walk. Baseline out of bounds. You saw Reed they weren't going to guard no matter what Will Wade did. So that's the beauty of the portal, man. You can change not only your talent level, you can change the DNA of your team. A bad pass quickly.
Harder for LSU. Note turns the corner. Challenged by Days. Loose ball. And we got a foul.
The shot box of 10. A nice ball fake. Blocked by Eason. Boy, Gordon. Almost like he didn't see. Again, shot clock down to 4. We're going to hear that buzzer again. Not this time, because LSU actually took it before it sounded. Here's Gaines. Carter, a quick attack to Bryant into the paint. Jump ball. Eason got a piece of the basketball. Possession arrow favors South Carolina State.
Never been older. And older players play better defense. Older players don't get lost. They follow the scouting reports. So even though we're shooting more threes,
game that we saw a little bit earlier that looked like it had him restricted.
Well, you talked about mismatches. Tolu Smith had Pinson down inside for a moment, and off the bat missed, throwing down in the other direction. Good attack of the basket into the bottom of the iron. No foul is called. Ball is loose, and number 13.
Shackelford goes better to his left. He threw that one up, and it was knocked out of bounds. There's 6 on the shot clock, and we're at the midway point of the first half. 9 guards. Big Al's going to pack a couple of twos with him. 16 of Alabama's 24 in the second half have come in the paint. And here, maybe 2 more, but a great block by Eason.
Slavchic's not happy. He thought he was fouled a couple of times. Here's Chandler. In traffic, and Days ends up with it. Yeah, too quick. Use all the support we could find for it. Loose ball. Chandler steps through and steps right into the block from Eason. Slavchic. No.
Quickly, Kentucky tries to counter, but LSU gets back.
What a great shot fake by Alex Fudge.
$17. They were ahead 18-1 to start the game. This one swatted away inside as Leor Berman. 3% in Auburn, Alabama. Now, I know that's outside, not inside. Packed house, sweat all over the place, all contributing. Jabari Smith on the drive, looking for the foul, didn't get it.
Get two and White the ball.
Christian finds Lofton, up fake, and Eason, not baffled, denies him at the doorstep.
Much more attentive on the defensive end now. You notice them pointing, switching, communicating a little bit more defensively.
Oh, big block there by Fudge. That's 2 blocks here in the limited minutes he's
Anybody who counts out Nick Saban hadn't been watching football for the last decade. Another block.
And LSU trying to take advantage.
Made the steal, then he made the good feed to give it up early to Gaines, and he just dunked it in the basket. Wow.
Bobcats get it down underneath. Shot going to be blocked. A.J. Clayton couldn't connect. LSU the 3 a little off to the right. Rebound picked up. Smock going to pick it up. He's going to lead the break. Eason trying to keep up with him and blocks it from behind, out of bounds on the lay-in attempt. Great timing by Eason. Smock 37-31. Down by as many as 18. They've cut it to 6. Vanderplas driving. Ingles down the right lane. Had the ball come loose. Reed picks it up. The outlet, though, hits Gaines in the back. He wasn't.
Williams, the drive, got it swatted by Eason.
On the other end, the Bruins come up empty. Rebound to LSU. Here's Gaines trying to drive through traffic. Had the ball deflected. Long outlet. Shepard blocked from behind by Eason on the lay-in attempt. Second block by Murray on the put.
He has done very quietly. He actually is the leading rebounder for LSU, Eason, at 7.7 a game. That's blocked from behind by Eason.
Eason getting that block. Come up clean block as his ball's exposed. Massey goes up and leaves it open with just one arm, and it made for the easy block. There's another block.
Here LSU running away with it, 34-13. Moss has that one blocked by Eason outside. Murray.
We're going to get down on defense. We're going to take care of the ball. We're going to take good shots.
That one is rejected by Tari Eason.
Tap an attempt on his own shot. Won't fall. Rebound to Bobcats, and Harrell puts on the Jets. Floater going to be blocked in there by Eason. Eason takes it away. Throws ahead to Murray. Murray goes in. Layup goes.
Isolating, making us dribble it to the goal. I like the call.
Asbury pull-up jumper. Blocked from behind by Eason. Picked up by Fudge. Here come the Tigers. Fudge to Gaines.
Who goes into the lane on a floater shot.
He's got great eyes and great feel, talking about Tendon White as a defender.
Speaking of defense, good job there by Eason. Saw defense. Note thought about it and then penetrates. He and Eason get tied up there, and that's a good battle.
Just walk away. I'm telling you, it is grown men on the defensive end of the floor for Arkansas, and it showed up again today.
Eason grabs it, likes then try to grab. It was interesting. Eason never jumped for that rebound. He kind of waited for it to come down to him, and as a result, lost the ball.
A good misdirection play, though, by Will Wade to get all the action going one way for Eason to get another.
It's cold now. Arkansas has missed its last 5. Davis, lob, broken up by Tari Eason.
Good job by Eason to stay attached to that baseline, knowing that Arkansas loves. Arkansas was so good being physical on the body and keeping the hands clean, and Eason just powered right through it.
Taken away by LSU again. Eason foul.
Man-to-man, they will do a lot of switching. Any of the high ball screens, they'll step out and switch. Good hands.
Here's Eason. Brazil chasing him down. Hit him on top of the head.
Entertainment at its best. Steal, push, throw it up in the air.
Another turnover. Pinson. Little stutter step. Brazil just rips it off the rim. Jalen Brown threw it away. Here's Eason.
3 drops, and that's one of the things that he's really struggled with since coming back. He's lacked that explosiveness, and now a steal, and here he goes. And the reverse, and he gets that layup to go, and just like that, LSU's
dexterity, and LSU's advantage back to 7. South Carolina just went on that 12-3 run, a little loose with the basketball over here. That's 8 giveaways, just too many.
Average 23 points a game in the last 3. His offense is on point.
Boy, and another turnover. LSU and Pinson eyes up.
Keep my eye on Jermaine Couisnard.
Unselfish, dumps it down to Wilson, lost it. Wilson spilled on the ground. Murray the other end, fouled by
Murray. Clear path. Bauman lost it again. Eason collapses and finishes. And Eason with Michigan 100. Our guy Paul Biancardi absolutely loves what he brings to the table long term. If he can be more of a factor for you down the stretch, that would make LSU even that much more difficult. And now, for the season, LSU now 5 of 8 from distance in our second half. For Raheem, no.
Loose ball, and that's going to be a foul committed in the backcourt to slow down the break. Eason was getting out of the pack.
You know, the Tigers love it. Coach Will Wade loves it as well.
Leading the way with 18. Tolu Smith with 12. Much better offense in the second half. Ball is loose, and coming away with it once again is Tari Eason, best player on the floor for either team. So
starting 5 for the Doors, Rodney Chapman playing again for head coach Jerry Stackhouse. You got Scottie Pippen Jr., Studi and company off the turnover. And the
here's the switch again. And that time Reed did a much better job. Roy, don't you feel like Vandy was so good offensively early that they have gotten LSU on their heels trying to guard?
Overtime win today against Ole Miss at home.
What was the score at the end of regulation?
It's like tied at 48.
48 all.
Off the steal, and there's Eason. 69-56. Eason. Pippen on the floor.
Yeah, now they're utilizing Pippen in backcourt.
Another steal.
Tip saved in bounds by Baugh. Now Murray downhill for LSU, but misses. And already a turnover against TCU. It's the first meeting between the two. Sting gets it back inside to Murray's blocked at the rim by Lampkin. Baugh can't quite corral it. It goes back the other way. Eason, who can soar, and he's fouled. They've got work to do here with 6 minutes to play, and TCU leading by 8. Inside, tipped away and taken. Gaines out in front.
Misses 2, and then comes back and makes their next one.
LSU 7 of 11 at the line. Fudge will check back in. Alex Fudge, I don't know if people really. I thought you majored in psych.
Grad.
Oh,
my grad degree.
Wow. Forgot who we're dealing with.
Too many dribbles.
1 point game. There goes Eason.
Lost in the paint. Eason, he's got a run out, and he's got Murray ahead of the field for the flush. Without Darius Days.
Just stay square, don't reach.
Picked up his dribble, and kind of you could see he got mad at himself, and a turnover. And Eason, an easy jam.
I mean, she could coach any sport on that Tennessee campus, and she would have won championships. She knew how to win was the bottom line.
Now the big guy Gurley brought it on the floor. That's always trouble.
Games and your ball is a non-negotiable. When he plays like that, he helps Arkansas come. All right.
Noche. Contact stolen. Eason. Oh, he made a bad pass.
Eason is in the running for a unique honor. Tari Eason, the transfer from Cincinnati, steals it, and he will take it to the rim and finish. You might be looking at the SEC Player of the Year.
And now Auburn a 2-on-1, but there's a steal back the other way. Tari Eason came up with the pickpocket. Now Eason on the drive, lays it up, gets it to fall. LSU. That was the first foul on Jabari Smith. Eason, a couple of free throws, now the turnover.
And a travel. Now a foul was being called on the baseline that would have foul walked it off. But on the near sideline, lead official Doug Sermons overruled and said travel. Great job.
Northwestern State. Oops, sorry, Dave, go ahead.
Yeah, typically, more of a 40% three-point shooter. And great pick and pop guy that keeps adding to his game every year.
Coleman, Usher the rebound, gets it to DeVoe. DeVoe says, I got this. He doesn't have this. Eason has it. Oh!
Get around him on the block.
And a foul. That'll go against DeVoe, and that'll be his third. Hey, tonight at 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific.
They'll work it up for Ohio. Throw it to Sears. Sears between the leg dribble. Now didn't want to pass, but did so. Eason will take it away. Eason behind the back. One-handed jam. Spins it back out. Brings it on top. Looking for Carter. He'll pop out left of the arc. Eason on him. Eason knocks the ball free. Eason with the steal. Going to be fouled by Sears. Slowing down Carter. Carter right of the arc to Smock. Back to Sears. Pass to Vanderplas in the left corner. Pinson on him. Trying to feed it inside. There's Eason with a steal. Trying to throw ahead, deflected, but got it to Gaines. Gaines had it pass into the corner right side to Brown. Brown had the ball stripped loose by Pinson. Battle for it on the floor. Still battling for it. Still a scrum. And now Eason just takes it away. Eason down the floor. Stops at the free throw part.
Gaines and Eason.
Gaines trying to keep a damper on Sears. Forces him to give the ball up. Here's Eason with the steal. Request for takeoff and on his way. Vanderplas.
Williams threw it away. Not pretty. This will not go into the pretty good players. We're in the Big Ten, baby. There's a steal. Eason. Trailer Wilkinson back to Eason. Both these teams will win it tonight. Both of them. And another steal by Eason. And that'll do it. He'll dribble the clock out. And LSU survives in overtime.
Final minute 35 to go here in the first half. Shanks in the backcourt working against Pinson. Looking for help. Throws it right in the hands of Eason. Look out! Oh, the tomahawk slam too hard. Comes Mazinski right of the mid-circle with 22 seconds. And here's the steal. Eason knocked it free. Battle for it in the backcourt. Eason has it by his lonesome. This time come the Bruins with 9.5 to go.
You know, Chris, some people will think, well, Belmont's just not that good. Well, I don't believe that. I think LSU is that good defensively and has made Belmont look not as good as people thought they were.
This has not been a good first half offensively for Darius Days.
Nope. I was going to say, you see it on your screen, a 17-0 run, make it 19-0 run in the last 5 minutes.
It is.
Reed's right there close to the basket, but he reads that he's got two bodies on him, and he looks to the outside as a wide-open teammate. That's a great kick out. He just didn't hit the shot, and that's okay.
A defensive gem by Will.
Got multiple guys who can lead the break. Doesn't have to get into a traditional point guard. And you can play a little defense like that and then just throw it home. Tari Eason.
Williams took a shot in the mouth when he went up to block it. Arkansas just smothering LSU defensively to start this half. Note kicks it. Three-pointer, especially on the right side of the floor. Anything with his right hand. No good. And if LSU just sets the rules again the first 4 minutes of this second half, this thing should be over. What do you think? Brazil's three is
trouble and sat for a good chunk of the first half and never really found his rhythm in that game. He'll go to the bench here for a minute. That might separate J.D. Notae from the rest of the Player of the Year candidates. Elite defensive player looking for an assist to Williams.
In the game, not just the end of the game. That was one of those dagger silence Bud Walton temporarily.
Gaines went for the steal. Corner of Mude. Tony.
Pickett left wide open, in and out. O'Neal the rebound.
Good.
Pickett fires off the front of the rim.
After a pass like that. Reese picks up the dribble. This is A.J. Wilson, his first look from deep. South Carolina.
Ovation.
Tremendous player. Going to be an excellent game tomorrow. Oh, it is Kusnard's day. Carter, jump stop to Wilson. Bryant was open. Oh, Kusnard again!
Under 2 to play in our first half, and Cook will set up the offense with 10 to shoot. Step back for Cook.
Race that he had in the game that we saw a little bit earlier that looked like it had him restricted.
Well, you talked about mismatches. Tolu Smith had Pinson down inside for a moment.
Look at the help that time by Tari Eason, which is why you have Iverson Molinar wide open.
To those contests in double figures. More to come as he gets further along in his career in Baton Rouge. Chapman somehow left open, and it's all net.
Advantage for us because we were used to it, but other teams, especially those who only came to our arena once a year, they weren't used to it, and it offers some challenges.
We got time between now and Selection Sunday. You talked about quadrant 1 opportunities. Rare 3 mid. Jordan Wright baseline. Pippen off the pump fake. Outside of Chapman. Big shot from downtown.
Everybody knows this. Those guys get buckets. They are full of bucket getters. Look at Cam Thomas. As we see Farabella hit that ball out of the net. Kicks it ahead. Good shot right there. Way to kill the momentum after the dunk.
Farabella!
This is like the third different guy to start the offense for A&M. It's point guard by committee. They're going to learn they better.
Shot clock again under 10. Jackson thinking about it. Diarra, contested 3. Well short, may have been blocked, and a foul inside. After Reed with the fouls goes to work and turns it over.
Big fella's got to produce there. That was a call out of the locker room.
Radford, corner 3 is good.
Ball movement has been terrific so far tonight for Tennessee, and Vescovy will launch a 3. It's 0 of 7 from the floor. Vescovy again left open. That looked better, and that's the bottom.
Eason at 36%, not going to beat you from out there because he doesn't take enough of them.
Powell is a terrific catch and shoot guy. Instead, halfway January the 19th, a couple of substitutions for Alabama. There's Javon Quinterly. He's in. Keon Ellis fires the 3, no good. There's how they've gotten all 15 of them. And the three-point shooting's been big for both as they play a little catch out top. See if Gary can get into the act. That's too strong. From that, boy, Wilkins lost it on the way up.
Good look.
Davison wide open, matter of minutes, bring LSU back into it. Meantime, Alabama has gone chill. Keon Ellis.
Quinterly, as good as anybody in this league, Ravi, selling it with a ball fake. Now a short clock with 3. You got to recognize it. Let it go.
Open for forget just an alley-oop, anything, and they couldn't locate him. And a big opportunity for an easy layup. Now it's Davis for 3.
Castleton out of defensive position, Tom. He is so good with his feet, staying on balance.
Here's Fleming. No. Castleton's.
Plenty of time. Keep the ball moving, right?
Fleming in and out. Appleby's back on the floor.
Kama deep 2. Rebounded by Days. They are looking to.
Nice
Shot
decision.
clock at 2. Chandler gives it up late. Vescovy.
The first 2 out of 3, I think Coach Will Wade would take that all day long.
No doubt. Lost the opener at Auburn. Here's Vescovy for 3 over Wilkins. Here's Chandler. Into the corner. James really struggling on. How long did your Serbian professional career last?
A year, and I was out of there.
Long.
I get it back inside the Plavsic. He's been successful.
Chandler for 3, and he's fouled on the 3.
It's his second on Eason. Time getting off shots in this one. Just 2 of 5 from 3. Shot clock at 5. Chandler to Vescovy. Ball fake, got him some space, and he drills it. Oh. Vescovy. Tomo says, I'll shoot it.
But it is a real challenge without Wheeler on the floor.
Washington Grady knocks that one to the front of the rim.
Test on this really athletic Kentucky team and won it going away.
Mintz corner 3. That's too short. Kentucky really strong. And back the other way with 7 on the shot clock. Washington. Mintz launches a 3. That's off the marks. Different look for LSU this year. And Grady's got 3.
Both these teams obviously work hard in practice. They practice against great defenses. Doesn't translate to playing well against those great defenses.
And he's not a starter for LSU. Note turns the corner. Challenged by Days. Loose ball.
And based on the numbers, that is not a recipe for success for Missouri.
Yeah, they do not shoot the basketball well outside.
And a shot. Again, shot clock down to 4. We're going to hear that buzzer again. Not this time, because and LSU's advantage back to 7. South Carolina just went on that 12-3 run, a little loose with the basketball over here. That's Carter, a quick attack to Bryant into the paint. Jump ball. Eason got a piece of the basketball.
Our game has never been older. And older players play better defense. Older players don't get lost. They follow the scouting reports.
Was having negatively on LSU, but the young man just really wanted to play. Good attack at the other end, off the side of the iron by Molinar.
And I apologize, Paul. I said Molinar. That's actually, I was correct.
Good attack of the basket into the bottom of the iron. Settled in and playing their best basketball. Molinar down the lane, and he's going to get knocked to the floor by Tari Eason. So with exactly.
Eason has 16, right at his season average.
Bad feeling. Will Wade. His team off to a slow start offensively, but with possession. We had fun chatting with him today, too.
Well, he is matching with his close game, too.
Strong.
Strong.
Better than us. High off the glass goes Jackson.
Lost in the paint. Eason, he's got a fouls for LSU. There's 7 on the shot clock. Vescovy. Eason ties him up. Out of bounds.
Shackelford goes better to his left. He threw that one up, and it was knocked out of bounds. There's 6 on the shot clocks. Eason's got 3. And we'll see. Alabama just had 3 good looks at it, including 1 at the rim, and they missed them all.
A little out of sorts without Appleby on the floor running the offense. And they turn it over again. 3rd turnover.
Right now, talking about the big freshman, he fouls about once every 6 minutes and 20 seconds of playing time. It's a pretty high foul rate.
Happy. He thought he was fouled a couple of times. Here's Chandler in traffic, and Dave
hang on to it.
Yeah, that was generous.
Mintz the penetration, lays it up and in over the rim.
They were ahead 18-1 to start the game. This one swatted away for Alabama. Now, I know that's outside, not inside. Packed house, sweat all over the place, all contributing.
To get into it. Hunter wants it on the block. Willis slips in.
LSU much more attentive on the defensive end now. You notice them pointing, switching, communicating a little bit more defensively.
Oh, big block there by Fudge.
That's who counts out Nick Saban. Hadn't been watching football for the last decade.
Deep off the bench. LSU typically will bring 8 players into the game. Here's a drive by Sears. Goes in again. Fires a pass in the lane to Carter. His layup with the left hand. Left side won't go. Days clears the board. Here comes LSU. Eason bounces it up. 1. Down by as many as 18. They've cut it to 6. Vanderplas driving, angles down the right lane, had the ball come loose. Reed picked up by Ben Roderick into the hands of Sears. Here's a chance to possibly tie with a three-point shot or cut the lead to 1.
Smith collects, attacks, and offensive foul. It is a sloppy start. Williams, the drive, got it swatted by Eason.
Not the whole game. Got a little pressure that time by Wake. That LSU would take a bad shot.
Williams got fouled.
Here we go. Do we get 3 overtime games? I think he can score inside. Roll.
6 on the shot clock. Sessom's got to do it himself.
Nicely done and a whistle. LSU by 30. Lewis goes baseline, pulls up, shoots.
Yeah, the Tiger tonight. No pun intended, or maybe it was intended. For you to decide. Defense. We're going to take care of the ball. We're going to take good shots.
That one is confidence, Kevin. I feel like when he can get in the lane, everybody kind of feeds off that.
Well, last 8 games, 7.
Here we go.
Bart, White, Davian White, 8-game back.
Not having your head on a swivel lends itself to a back cut.
Gilbert cutting through. Eason with a issue. Udeze earlier in the game as well.
Against his zone, Udeze is going to be isolated on the block. If you throw it in there, he'll get a leg. There you go.
Yeah, nobody on him for a second.
Cincinnati, and if you know Brandon wants to get out and run and get those early transition threes like Saunders did there.
Reverse layup by Pippen. Off the weak side of a pick. Now lob it back out up top to McBride. Stutter step and travels. Crowd starting to pick up a bit here at Fifth Third Arena. Pippen into traffic. Jump stop.
Really hope that he sticks around for the Cincinnati program. I think he has Gary Clark potential, who can counterplay inside and out. It can also offense and get in a slam at the end.
Maybe as loud as Fifth Third Arena has been this season. Eason standing tall in.
Continue to get some big hits down here.
Julius makes them both. Cincinnati by 7. Driving in is.
Note thought about it and then penetrates. He and Eason get tied up there, and that's a good battle.
It is grown men on the defensive end of the floor for Arkansas, and it showed up again today. Good being physical on the body and keeping the hands clean, and Eason just powered right through it.
Paul Biancardi absolutely loves what he brings to the table long term. If he can be more of a factor for you down the stretch, that would make LSU
settled in and playing their best basketball. Molinar down the lane, and he's going to get knocked to the floor by Tari Eason. So with exactly
SEC Player of the Year, something tells me he'll have some stories to tell us after what just transpired. We got time between now and Selection Sunday. You talked about quadrant 1 opportunities, rare 3 mid.
Roy, don't you feel like Vandy was so good offensively early that they have gotten LSU?
Side to Murray's blocked at the rim by Lampkin. Ball can't quite corral it. It goes back the other way.
7-footer that can bang, and he's got the body to do it this year in the SEC. Chandler, tough shot. No good. Rebound, Vescovy.
Shackelford goes better to his left. He threw that one up, and it was knocked out of bounds. There's 6 on the shot clock.
Sport on that Tennessee campus, and she would have won championships. She knew how to win was the bottom line.
Now the big trips. That time was Xavier Pinson. Chandler open lane. And he draws the foul on Wilkinson.
Hang on to it.
That was generous.
Mintz the penetration, lays it up and in over the rim.
They were ahead 18-1 to start the game. This one swatted away. Smith inside the free throw line, and he is fouled. Tari Eason, over a year and a half at North Carolina and now Auburn.
What a dilemma offensively for LSU when you're struggling and not really.
And a foul. That'll go against DeVoe, and that'll be his third.
Who counts out Nick Saban? Hadn't been watching football for the last decade.
Deep off the bench. LSU typically will bring 8 players into the game. Here's a drive by Sears. Goes in again one. Down by as many as 18. They've cut it to 6. Vanderplas driving. Angles down the right lane. Had the ball come loose. Reed picked up by Ben Roderick into the hands of Sears. Here's a chance to possibly tie with a 3-point shot or cut the lead to 1.
Walton the push. Can't get it. Hildreth keeps it alive on the floor.
I think he can score inside. Roll.
6 on the shot clock. Sessom's got to do it himself.
He can lead the break. Doesn't have to get into a traditional point guard. And you can play a little defense like that. McGee.
His own shot won't fall. Rebound to Bobcats, and Harrell puts on the Jets. Floater going to be blocked in there by Eason. Eason
got to have it. Maybe jump stop off 2 feet the next time and shot fake. Get the guy in the air.
Asbury fadeaway jumper from 18 won't go. Eric Gaines.
Confidence, Kevin. I feel like when he can get in the lane, everybody kind of feeds off that.
Well, last 8 games,
players accountable, win a lot of ball games.
Tyson's got a hoist. No.
Crowd starting to pick up a bit here at Fifth Third Arena. Pippen into traffic. Jump stop to Ole Miss this weekend. Pippen Jr. And the block lays it in, and a foul.
5 assists, 1 turnover for Williams. This is tied for Cincinnati's largest lead. A steal for Eason. Deep into the shot clock again. This is Brendan Barry with 5 to shoot. Barry does not dribble it much. He's a catch and shoot.
It's to take defense with you. And the more you take defense with you, other guys are going to get open. It forces the defense to be more honest.
Gilbert Jackson's really had his head into the game. He's been terrific.
Actually off Shagwell's arm, but either way off anybody.
He said, "Dad, you won't believe who's on the phone with me right now." His dad was beyond belief. Always had a smile on his face, always around.
5-point lead for the Bulls of South Florida. Castaneda drives, knocked away by Vogt. Against Adams Woods. 5 to shoot. 3 seconds to shoot. Yetna from the...
Leveled him off and not allow the corner to be turned. Amude, good dish. Foul underneath. Hadis Tony will shoot 2 as Darius Days and a couple of
We could all see the world through the eyes of a 12-year-old. At times we'd be pretty good.
Penson got Eason.
Far left corner. That is his money spot for the 3 ball.
A tenacious defense there against Devo Davis. And it's another turnover. Look out.
1 half-court trap, and Lights just beats it off the bounce. Plays lower and faster.
Watch out. Note goes all the way to the basket. He's going to get fouled. And up that up. There's no whistle. Everybody stopped like there was a foul, but it wasn't called. So Note goes the other way. Gets to Wade, and he flushes it.
Just a bull run.
Note, good defense by Gaines, and he's there for the block, but Williams. Chris Likes is in complete control of this game right now. All the way again, and he lays it up and in. Hinson was on Brown as he dribbled the ball up. They will switch on everything, and that's an offensive foul on Gordon drawn by Pinson. Think about the league he's in with Kessler and Castleton, etc. There's the foul on F3, his second. He acknowledged it. You'll see. And he chuckles. Of course, Tigers won as many as anybody not named Sam Snead and as many majors as anybody not named Nicholas. It was an interesting exchange temporarily.
Gaines went for the steal. Corner Amude. Tony stripped and a foul.
He's gotten very little of it tonight because of LSU blitzing it and taking it away.
They've had to look elsewhere for the offense.
Shot box at 10. A nice ball fake. Blocked by Eason. Again, shot clock down to 4. We're going to hear that buzzer again. Not this time, because to Davis. Kobe sets the screen. Back to Kobe, who's had a very quiet evening inside to Pickett. He's bumped around a couple of times. Finally, O'Neal. Here's Pickett working on Days. To DeGray. Nice little ball fake up and under, and he gets it off the window.
Good hit ahead by Kobe Brown all the way. For Kentucky, Lance Ware, 55 into the game for Kentucky. As Mintz steps through and throws it up. So who's open? Oscar's worked hard on getting rid of the ball. This time he shoots it, and that's the way it's going for Oscar Tshiebwe this year. Tshiebwe and Toppin.
I don't think Tari Eason's fighting in this game as hard as he's going to have to fight.
Mintz to the rack, and just like that, it's a 2-point.
The emphatic slam. LSU is drowning out South Carolina. That snaps to 12. No.
There's a lid on it.
Stevenson draws the blocking foul. Owen Short says... Team that started 15-1, spent much of the year in the top 25, is down one in Columbia. Couisnard begging for a foul. Carter, a quick attack to Bryant into the paint. Jump ball. Eason got a piece of the basketball.
Cook trying to spot Bridges, and he will.
Of the stretch.
And again, a tie-up and a steal.
See if we can get a look. Molinar, 3 defenders on him, steps back. That's got to leave something up. That was really good coaching and basketball by LSU attacking the pressure. Molinar answers at the other end.
You want to watch a game within the game. Top of your screen. 2 purple guarding 2 gold.
He checked for Jordan Wright, no good.
With regularity.
Shane Dezzoni. Another quick spin. That one bounces. High ball screen, Pippen. Hesitation, the spin, rejected, and a foul call.
Rate, and Farabello's basically a 40% three-point shooter the last 2 seasons, but this year he's had his struggles in shooting. The Tigers locking in defensive. Energy again here for LSU. Miles. Miller to the table for TCU. Here's Mike Miles, who has TCU's last.
Taylor tried to pass it to the LSU head coach. DR off the pump fake. A little closer this time with the elbow jumper. Cash over the back. Shot clock at 8. Gordon off the fake. Lost it out of bounds.
4 quad 1 wins, and those wins include Kentucky, Tennessee, Wake Forest, and at Florida. Lenardi has them on the 4.
Rebound 2. LSU getting beaten up on their own boards. Good pass inside. Huntley Hatfield blocked by the rim.
This game right now. I don't know if they can win the national title, but they can certainly get to that Final Four.
Plavcic, that's a foul on Reed. A mismatch on all that switch, and then they block, but a foul at the rim.
He is crafty with a capital K, is he not? And Folke just thinks, if they do, they got a chance. If they don't, I don't think their half-court offense is going to get them there.
Chandler, he's got 4 assists. Oh, he had a reverse. He missed.
Interesting if this gets any further away, if Will Wade
leaves the building.
I've had enough, seen enough.
Note.
I mean, one issue with LSU's defense. Will Wade.
7:38 to play. Arkansas has not shot well from the floor, and yet they're only down 2. Note starting to assert himself. Good pass. Williams had it. Davis steps in. Did he get away with a walk? He laid it up and in. For the veteran Darius Days, he's a senior. Tough shot in traffic. Boy, it didn't look like there was contact. And in fact, a 6-point game here. 9 minutes to go in half 2. Davis, that's another turnover.
And he's not a starter for LSU. Note turns the corner. Challenged by Days. Loose ball.
It's a 10-point lead for LSU. It's led by as many as 14. South Carolina had it back within 6 a few moments ago. Now an 8-point game after
Under 2 to play in our first half, and Cook will set up the offense with 10 to shoot. Step back for Cook.
Eason has 16, right at his season average.
Well, he is matching with his close game, too.
Strong.
Strong.
Better than us. High off the glass goes Jackson.
And he missed that shot. Stays a 5-point lead. 11:34 to go. Inside to Williams. Block. He was inside the... Note. Contact stolen.
Happy. He thought he was fouled a couple of times. Here's Chandler. In traffic, and Dave.
I get it back inside the Plavsic. He's been successful.
Chandler for 3, and he's fouled on the 3. It's his second on Eason.
Back in you.
Hey, at least you can sit down and say we've been there before, but you haven't been there before with a team like Auburn in this environment.
To get into it. Hunter wants it on the block. Willis slips in. Number 4 to shoot. Archibald. A whistle.
Williams, the drive, got it swatted by Eason. Fouled, was hoping, didn't get the call.
I thought he got fouled too from here.
Pickett from deep.
LSU running away with it, 34-13. Moss has that one blocked by the Tiger tonight. No pun intended, or maybe it was intended.
For you to decide.
3-point looks tonight had made him right there. Obviously was. And you saw again Will Wade throwing on that full court press. Defense. We're going to take care of the ball. We're going to take good shots.
That one is not having your head on a swivel lends itself to a back cut.
Gilbert cutting through. Eason with a... Etienne deep in the shot clock. Off the dribble. Lost it. Eason up in
Cincinnati. And if you know Brandon wants to get out and run and get those early transition threes like Saunders did there.
Reverse layup by Pippen for the reliable senior.
All the time. And Mr. Williams, as we know, is in the 1,000-point club here at this Cincinnati program. He is a scorer.
Commodores have made 4 of their last 5 shots. Pippen launches a 3, and that one's good.
Man.
Big save by Pippen there. He had to cover a lot of distance to save that pass from going out of bounds. Pass, no look. Melora in the pocket there was Pippen. As Vandy forces another turnover, 11th of the game from Cincinnati, but the Bearcats
offense and getting a slam at the end.
Maybe as loud as Fifth Third Arena has been this season. Eason standing tall in loudest we have seen this season. James. Now shot blocked away.
At times, scramble at times defensively, but the opponent can't play with us if we play with tempo.
On the slip through, Cheney from
continue to get some big hits down here.
Julius makes them both. Cincinnati by 7. Driving in is
Jordan Walker has been the man here in the second half. Wants to take to Julius and had it stripped. Eason up ahead. This
15% in this game. So if you're Georgia, go into those ball screens, keep the ball out of the paint, and then gain rebound once it goes up.
Conference-type players are stepping up, making plays right now. Now it's David Collins' turn for USF to step up.
This time it'll be Caleb Murph shooting the ball impressively. USF 6 of 8 from the field so far, but there's a turnover on the inlet.
He came along last year better than I ever could have imagined, and his epic performance on the road at Kentucky is
school coaching job to help administer care to his parents, because somebody needs.
Across the timeline. The Bearcats aren't giving enough pressure here. The Lipscomb guards are getting too much pressure.
Eason with the big.
They force Note to give it up as Days brought the blitz that time and ends up with a foul. Tari Eason commits one.
It is, and a lot of things trickle down from the NBA, and that drop coverage certainly is.
To try to get it back to a 3 or 4 point game. Wilson Got it!
Which allows them that versatility on the defensive end.
Nice lob down inside in traffic, and there exactly is what Mississippi State.
Their NCAA tournament run. If you were a college basketball fan in 1990, it was one of the saddest yet poignant stories.
Kennedy Chandler goes baseline, trying to get it to Plotchich, and he will muscle his way to a miss.
They're hydrated. It's a little bit hotter in this building than they're used to.
Grady had 1 point. It was a free throw in the first half. He's been on fire.
Right, loves to drive right, and then got the big man moving, and then gave him a fake. Didn't jump in the air, but got him leaning, and then put it in.
Pick six that Coach Josh Pastner talked about, and they're making the Tigers guard.
Sure. Traveled with it.
Carter right of the arc to Smock, back to Sears. Pass to Vanderplas in the left corner. Pinson on him. Trying to feed it inside. There's Eason with a steal.
Down low, Hara has to collect. Goes up, strong. That's a man.
9.5 to go.
You know, Chris, some people will think, well, Belmont's just not that good. Well, I don't believe that. I think LSU is that good defensively.
Block as his ball's exposed. Massey goes up and leaves it open with just one arm, and it made for the easy block. There's another block right there close to the basket, but he reads that he's got two bodies on him, and he looks to the outside as a wide open teammate. That's a great kick out. He just didn't hit the shot, and that's okay.
It's a senior for Coach Johnson. Working into Martin on the left block. Goes up the basket, underneath the basket. Lead.
Garreau inside to Gorham, who's got an early 5 points. The weeks, Jeremiah Davenport. Cincinnati team's taking a big step forward in the final month of the season. Uday's head of college basketball is brought to you by the Air Force Reserve. Start your adventure with the Air Force Reserve. For Dan, Baylor, Oklahoma State, the first and now only semifinal.
I'm looking to see if down the stretch, Cade Cunningham through. It looked like that was going to be another charge.
Bearcats shooting 60% here from behind the arc early on, and they're 7 of 13 from the flushed it home there. Gardner, nice job to use the rim to Miles, drawing attention. Gardner, high-low, and one! And White. Suggs. Oh, tough catch by Tristan Newton. The head fake, and then the finish.
Got to get back on the same page here. Tulane possession. Pope turns and fires. No whistle. Watch from the floor as the crowd comes to its feet here at Fifth Third Arena. Feeling the momentum inside. That confidence from Jeremiah Davenport continues to grow as he adds 2 more, 27 points and a big block.
I have to know it's Columbia or else Dallin Cupp will never speak to me again.
Did he go to Columbia?
He went to Columbia, yeah.
He's got an ISO and an opportunity to capitalize something on the rim. He's been aggressive, he's been assertive, he's been confident. And to see that...
And those 2 were the first 2 of the second half. Kevin Cross working on Eason, takes him inside and scores.
On this end, Wichita State has missed 4 in a row. Udeze with a strong take.
You understand with Cincinnati's foul trouble, the bench had to play significant minutes, but first unit just hasn't been able to get it going. Udeze on defense on Etienne. They're fully aware of where he's at all times, and that certainly is playing into this. But that being the case,
the 5. And Jeremiah Davenport gets his first career start for Cincinnati. SMU tries to take advantage inside. And Cincinnati struggled with this last year, and Bearcats fans know it. They were 263rd in the country on both offense and defense when you're watching that.
Yeah, he's terrific. Has been so far.
Much to Zeril. He'll give way to Shagwa, try to feed Ane. Has the size advantage on Eason, and Ane not as confirmed by the whiteboard on our screen. 20 of 33 Davis has helped account for. Ane, whoa.
Possessions, it's like all of a sudden a couple guys got to decide, well, I'm really good, so I'm going to go get mine. Well, no. That's good thing you wanted that Hunt was going to try to shoot that because we hadn't heard from him lately.
And JC steps right up
to catch his rhythm. Michelle dumping it off inside as he finds Ugbo. Can't get that one to go from the block on the
His point total high as a freshman was 8 last year. Vogt with a deflection, stays with Tulsa and a big finish.
They have to find a three-point shooter that can loosen up a defense.
Power move, blocked.
On single covered, tough fall away jump shot.
Create a turnover.
Fulkerson with it, probably looking to drive to at least get to the free.
Furman can tie it on a 2, take the lead on a 3. Jump stop blocked away by Micah Adams. Gurley down to the baseline, posts up, turnaround shot, no, but he's fouled by Eason.